The Supreme Court hearing arguments this week.
And one case is getting a lot of attention because it could criminalize the act of sleeping outside on public property. WSAV's Christine Quayle joins us live now from Daffin Park in Savannah to break down how the High Court's ruling could affect people who are unhoused in our area.
That's right. Where I am right now, Daffin Park is like many other parks in that people might look to it as a place to sleep when they have nowhere else to go. But if the Supreme Court rules in favor of this case out of Oregon, well then sleeping on a bench just like this one here could actually become a criminal act.
At any given time, any of us could be in the same situation and be homeless.
A case that originated in a small town in Oregon has made it all the way to the Supreme Court of the United States. By the end of this term, the High Court will decide if it's legal to make sleeping on the street a criminal act, which could affect cities and towns all across the country, including Savannah. There are over 1,000 people in the hostess city living without a home, according to the Chatham-Savannah Authority for the Homeless, many of whom are forced to sleep outside.
Everybody that's out there is somebody's mom or dad or somebody's kid. Somebody loves that person.
But Mayor Van Johnson says as long as he's in office, the city will not criminalize homelessness.
Get people while they're down. We're not going to do that. If it makes people uncomfortable to see them, then find a way to help.
And advocates for Savannah's unhoused population agree.
Even if you give them a fine, they're not going to pay it. So then you're going to have them in the court system held up in their probation that they're going to violate. And it's just putting another friend and neighbor down on his luck inside of the legal system.
Still, with the large number of unhoused people in the city, many are scattered throughout public spaces, and some residents are unhappy to have a large concentration of them near their homes.
I always tell my neighbors if they ever see somebody, that's would be trespassing, to call the police, because the next thing is they could be in your home.
Poe is talking about an encampment that popped up near a construction site in the Teal Lake neighborhood on the south side of Savannah. Some residents who live near it tell me they're thinking of putting up fences to keep their homes secure. Others describe dangerous situations created by the encampment.
Back here, I've seen smoke. The fire department has been called.
Several encampments in Savannah have already been dismantled. However, advocates stress that unhoused people do have to go somewhere.
They're just going to take over another area and different areas. So it's just a revolving door. We're not going to stop that until we find a solution.
So something important to remember, that the Supreme Court is just hearing those oral arguments right now, and we won't see a ruling until later in the term. But when that ruling does come, it could have a large impact on the unhoused population here in Savannah. Reporting in Savannah, Christine Quayle, WSAV News 3, on your side.